What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your man Evan B, broadcasting live from the Butt Cave. I guess we'll call this the Butt Cave Part 2, because here I am in the workshop of my new Nerf home. We'll get into the new digs eventually. As of right now, obviously everything is still packed up, and there's a lot in boxes, and not a lot done yet. But I wanted to take this opportunity. I got a package in the mail today. This is from my buddy Trent, who is one of the administrators of the Evan B Nerf Facebook group, and he sent me a package. I knew what a couple things were in this, and a couple things I didn't know and don't know. He sent me a message, and I then realized once I got here that I can't read his message and also film at the same time, because I don't have my camera with me. I just have my phone. So we're gonna I kind of have a basic idea of what's in this package, and we're gonna go ahead and pop it open and let you take a look, because I wanted to film the first video in the new Butt Cave as a gifting video. I don't know, and plus I wanted to open this package, so this seems like as good a time as any. Alright, so we'll go ahead and skip he's got a list of the stuff that's in it, but we'll skip that so we can read the note. Firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for creating a space that has facilitated getting me back into the hobby. I'm in a rough patch right now, and you and everyone on the page are really helping me through it. I hope someday to be able to put out enough quality content that we can collaborate and make a video together. Oh, absolutely, dude. And as I really like the energy you bring when you get in front of a camera. You are a stellar dude, and I am super excited to own something you have personally worked on. Keep up the good work and enjoy the stuff I sent. Peace and hair grease. That's right, I'm actually going to put together one of my fancy painted Sentinels for him. In fact, I've got some Sentinels in package behind me. Actually, the one that I'm doing for him is already taken apart, so it's not here. It's at the other house. But let's go ahead and get into the contents of this package. Trent's a really, really good dude, so I'm really excited to see what he got. A Zerg Blaster, which is something I don't have, so this is what we in the biz call... Oh. You know, Bob had told me that this thing is just brutal, and sure enough, that spring sounds gnarly. I'll bet I can do something fancy pants with that. Making sure I'm not missing anything. That's right. It's a manta ray. Looks like the shield is a little cracked up, but that's all right. We'll do some. I'll do some repair work to it, and that will not be a problem. Let's go ahead and give it a look prime. Looks like it's got some catch issues too, but really what I want this for is for its aesthetics. It working is not the most important thing, but it being hung up on the wall is. So I do not have a manta ray. I did not have one of these when I was a kid. I always really wanted one because I thought they looked really cool, but that's really sweet. Thank you, dude. I love the recycled bags to pack this. That's sweet. We have oh man, we have a Recon, and my dude knows that I am a huge Recon fan, and it looks like what he's done is he's taken some parts from a clear Recon and an Orange Mod Works kit of some kind, and put them into this Recon. And it's, man, that thing thumps. Do I have some darts handy? I do. Let's get... some darts out. You know what? We're in the new Butt Cave. It makes sense to christen some darts. I'm going to open up a package of these Star Wars darts specifically for this Recon. That's how much I like it. Let's pop some darts in here. So, Trent, I've actually never met in person. We talk fairly regularly, obviously, on the internet because he is, like I said, one of the administrators of the Evan B. Nerf Facebook group, which if you guys haven't checked that out, that's facebook.com/groups/Evan B. Nerf. But let's check this out. Somehow I've already jammed it. Man, I really jammed it. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, it looks like our 18 mag's got a little feeding issue. Oh man, there's a big crack in it. Huh. I wonder if some of this stuff got beat up in shipping because the manta is cracked, and if you look, this is cracked too. So I wonder if they just didn't take very good care of this package, because obviously that's what's creating the feeding problem here in this mag, but that'll do it. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get another one to feed. Oh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, basically Trent, yeah, that's sweet. Thank you, dude. That's really, really cool. That'll go up on the wall here. That is definitely a most powerful recon. I dig it. But yeah, so Trent, as the Evan B Facebook page grew, there was a couple incidents like back to back where it became obvious to me that me and Adam Fowler of Blow No Nerf could, who is also administrator of that group, check this out. Secret shot. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that secret shot? Man, that's sweet. I don't have one of these, so that's cool. That is really, really cool. Man, I'm super stoked about that. But yeah, so as like I said, as the Facebook page grew, it became obvious that me and Fowler could not keep track of all the goings on the page, and we needed to hire or bring on another administrator. And so at that time, I kind of had put an inquiry out to see, you know, kind of some nominations and some people who would be interested in, and kind of through that process, I ended up going with Brady Rose and also Trent. Made both of them administrators of the page, and they have done a bang up job. Those two dudes, as well as now Stephen Watson, who has also been made an administrator. You know, the Evan B Facebook group went from being like under 30 members to being like 250 members, 230 members in about 2 months. So it grew really quickly, and it's a great space. There's a lot of cool stuff that goes on there. I really don't have a whole lot. I try to post on there at least once a day, something, just a picture, something thrifted, something I'm thinking about, a poll, or some kind of interaction with the fans of the channel. But the vast majority of stuff that goes on that page is idea sharing, mod sharing, people sharing deals and steals and finds that they've gotten. Really, I hate to say like I've created this amazing community, because really what it is it's the users have created a really amazing community that is fun for both. I mean, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and name drop here, but Bobo Lolo hit me up, and when we were talking about it, he said, you know, what's cool about Evan B. Nerf, the Facebook group, is that it's a great place for both older Nerfers, guys who've been in the hobby for a while, and younger Nerfers, like kind of noobs. It's a great space where those two groups kind of meet, and it stays interesting for everybody, and it also stays it's really supportive, really friendly. So I highly recommend you check it out. And Trent, the sender of this package, like I said, he is one of those administrators, and just does a bang up job. And what I have here is, this is a Big Shock he modded, and I think he called it the Revenant. Ooh. And what he uses it for, or what he told me this was for, is either he sent me some foam backer rod. This is 5/8 foam backer rod, so a little bit larger diameter than a normal Nerf dart. And I guess obviously these are like speed loader barrels. Or he's got some it looks like some little stops here to load up some, I think he called this the Revenant. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get out some airsoft pellets, and I think what we've got here is some little foam pluggies to go in these barrels. So we're going to put a little foam pluggy in. We're going to put a bunch of this buckshot, and then another little foam pluggy. If I'm doing this wrong, Trent, I'm sorry. You said in your letter, I know, that you thought that it would be pretty obvious for me, and this seems fairly obvious, but I'm going to hope this doesn't vacuum load. It doesn't look like it did. Let's go ahead and give this a shot ski. Oh, do it over towards the paper on the wall. You guys didn't really get to see that, but that just like buckshot everywhere. Oh, that's a mess. My wife's gonna love that. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. What a totally an interesting mod, one I would not have thought of. And hey, man, I got some airsoft pellets here, and some more foam backer rod, and all these speed loaders for this, so I can put together a bunch of shotgun shells, which is just brilliant. So I actually need to start organizing these drawers as it's going to go where. So I think this drawer will be the foam backer rod drawer, because I have an absolute crap ton of it somewhere, and that's what I used to make stuff in. So yeah, between the manta ray, this sweet recon, the secret shot, and this big shock that like I said, I believe he called it the Revenant. I hope I didn't mess that up. Man, some really awesome treats. Thank you so much, Trent, and I will make sure to be getting your Sentinel out to you ASAP. Obviously, my workshop is in shambles, but I am trying my best to still fulfill the promises that I've made in a timely manner. So as long as you're patient, this will happen as soon as it's feasible for me. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much. This was the crowning, or I guess the inaugural video in the new butt workshop. I'm so stoked to be in here. I cannot wait to see this place, I don't know, take shape and become my new kind of studio / workshop. So, you know, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for sticking with me, guys. Thanks so much for all the love and support. Come check us out over at the Evan B. Nerf Facebook group. Again, that's facebook.com/groups/Evan B. Nerf. You guys be young, have fun, smash racism. This is Evan B. saying peace and hair grease. Don't get any on you. Bye. So I thought I would take this second to go ahead and kind of show you. This is not quite all of the Nerf blasters from the collection, but many have made it over to the new butt cave, and this here is the new workshop space. I got the stuff that I just opened from Trent, and some stuff already kind of hanging up on the wall, some A-game stuff, and I've already got a project going here where I'm painting a Super Soaker Raider stock that's been all taped off for a pretty sweet project that you guys will see, I'm sure. But yeah, this is it. This is going to be the new digs of the butt cave. I will pan out here so you can kind of get a space or idea of space in here. Like, this is going to be my workshop. So clearly I am really well set up. I'm very blessed to have this all together, and I need to get back to unloading Nerf stuff. So I will sign off here again. Much love, guys. Peace and hair grease. Be good. Pay taxes.